He made a lot of people really happy. He made us super happy. We were totally proud of him. He was not a private kid. He was very active. He played tennis, he played golf, he swam. Everybody loved Robbie, including us. We were at parent-teacher conferences when this happened. Jason and I together, we drove home, and I was honestly thinking to myself, wow, like what teachers shared with us that evening, they love my kid as much as I love them, and he brings as much happiness to them as he brings to us. And then we came home and our life was changed forever. That's a tough one. We've had to make decisions and choices for our child in the last 12 days that no one wants to make. Nobody. And we still have a tough road ahead of us for a very long time. In a couple days we have to go and pick up his cremains. I mean, that's not what we should be doing. I should be picking him up and from school and taking him to swim. We should be laughing and doing what we did as a family.
But we never fully appreciated just how many lives he had touched, from students that were struggling with the very thing that he was struggling with, and how he helped them through that.
There's 2 students that reached out to us and said last year as freshmen that Robbie listened to them and talked them out of committing suicide.
That's really,
and
it made us incredibly proud, but incredibly sad as well that he could do that for other people, but for whatever reason, he didn't feel like he could do that for himself. That's maybe been one of the hardest things that we struggled with over the last 2 weeks.
And unfortunately, we're never going to have the answers to that. So that's why we right away decided, hey, no parent, no child, no friends. We got to see what we can do to fix this.
This is incredibly messed up if kids like this think that they don't have any other option, because that's so not the case. Nothing is so bad that you have to take your life for it. I'm angry with all kinds of people, us, for not taking the opportunity to have that type of conversation when some of the other kids had taken their lives, to our communities and our schools for how silent people are on this topic, to, no offense, media, of how little this is actually covered.
But I think the kids right now, they're giving us so much hope, because the kids are the solution to this problem. We're just the avenue to facilitate the adults and the finances and put everything out there and help them figure out. But the kids, they have amazing energy and solutions, and they want to talk about it. They want to share. They don't want this to happen to more kids and more friends.
I passionately believe that we have to have the audience that is the recipient of these types of things creating what we need. And then as adults, we can actionize around that and get them all the resources in the world to help fix that. But I can't relate to what they are feeling.
Robbie's hope is not, it's going to be big.
And the hope stands for, as you discovered?
Hold on, pain ends. We picked hope.
Not knowing that, that's like apparently a common saying in the mental health world.
I've always been drawn to the word, and I liked it. And then I learned that, and I was like, whoa, I think we picked the right word. Hold on, pain ends.
So Saturday morning, we were finally decompressing and trying to figure out what we were going to do. And I would like to say there was a grand plan, but it was more of, I don't know if we will ever understand what happened, but this cannot keep taking place.
Even in all this darkness and grief and terribleness, we're going to be able to help people, and we're going to be able to change things. I believe that 100%.
We already have, so.
Yeah. Oh, girl.
This is just, we've had so many stories just rip our hearts out, but at the funeral afterwards, a student who wasn't one of Robbie's best friends, but certainly a friend of his.
Everybody was his friend.
Came up and talked to us and shared that
he had his plans in place to commit suicide on Friday.
That Friday
afternoon. And he heard about Robbie Friday morning, and he put a hold on his plans.
A hold?
Just a hold. And he finally was able to hear, you got to tell your parents about this. And he did, and he's getting help. So we've already saved one life. Robbie saved 2 lives before that. We're going to save more. And we're going to make it okay to talk about depression and about not feeling great and not feeling 100% and that I'm stressed out and I need to learn a coping mechanism.
Yeah, I'd be 100% okay with actually not saving any more lives, because it doesn't even get to that point in somebody's mind. That has to be part of something that our teens understand, is there's nothing that is so bad that ultimately has to be the recourse that you take. It's okay to not be okay. It's not okay to not tell somebody you're not okay. Not being okay is normal.
What would you tell a parent right now if you could say, let me just tell you something?
Stop whatever you are doing right now and go have a conversation with your kids. Start the conversation now. Not, I've got 100 other things I have to do. Life is really busy. I'll do it tomorrow. Go walk into their room, go find them wherever they're at, and start the conversation. I 100% believe that if we would have done that with Robbie, we would be in a different position right now. But we never knew. So even if you think your child is 100% fine, I can tell you as a living example, that is a really bad assumption to make. So go talk to them.